Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. In tonight's nightcap, I get some more done on my marine steam engine, the little mechanic lubricator. I get some linkage fabricated for that, and that's just about finished now. I also show a little bit of plasma cutting. I'm really impressed with the new software from Extreme. It's made my life much simpler. Really happy indeed. I hope you like the signs I've cut out. The Wednesday night catch-up video seemed to be going quite well. I've had loads of requests for different things you would like us to show. So if you can think of something you'd like me to show how I would do it in my limited workshop, if I've got the ability and the facilities, I'll certainly show how I would tackle the job. Sharpen and twist drills is one of the most popular ones. We might well have a go at that this week. This coming weekend, in fact on Thursday, I'll be travelling down to Shrewsbury to Onslow Park with Deb to a steam rally. Onslow Park, Shrewsbury is actually sort of the mainstay of the Sentinel steam wagon society, if you like. There'll be lots of Sentinel steam wagons there. If you do go to the show, try and find me, come and say hello, shake my hand. It will be really good, be nice to meet you. There's a little bit of your mail come in. I'm going to show that now. It's something I've wanted for a while. I've got bits and pieces, but I've actually got a nice little set now, which is going to be ideal for working on sort of smallish, well, small to me, steam engines. This was sent in by a lad called Terry Miles. It's actually meant for repairing bicycles. It's got a nice little ratchet, some small sockets, and a nice selection of Torx pieces there. I've got most of these scattered around, but this is nice. It's in a box, self-contained, so I'll be able to use that on my steam engine. Thanks very much once again, Terry. I've got a piece of bronze bar here. It looks like a solid drawn bar, like it's been stretched to diameter. It's a fairly loose fit in that collet, and it won't go the next one down. But one thing with these AR40 collets, they have got quite a big closing range, so it should actually grip on there, which it is. This is to make the top bush for the pump rod we were on with last night. This is nice material. I'm not sure what grade of bronze it is. If the grade of bronze you get given, so you just accept it and use it. I'm going to centre drill it and then part of it off, so I can drill it and ream it. I don't want to drill and ream a long length and waste any material. Now I think we'll have to go down to a slightly smaller collar that won't grip that won't tighten up that far. No chance. I did countersink at the end, but obviously it's left a burr on there with parted off. I'm going to put it in that way around. It should still line up. This chuck's very accurate. Collar chucks normally are. I run it nice and true. And square that end up. I'm using a 6mm ream as a 5.8mm drill. Be careful because it's really sharp. Slower than that even. It's better. That will go one slower. Reamers run nice and slow and only go in one direction. You never turn the reamer backwards. It's taking very little out. 0.1 aside. That's the original 6mm pin. Lovely, just what we need. I'm just going to put a little chamfer on that end. Perfect, so I can chamfer both ends now. That's finished length. That'll be sufficient to hold it, just to put the chamfer on. I need to put some threads onto this piece of silver steel, which is M4. See, I removed the tool from the tool post there. There's only one reason, it's to stop you from doing that. Cut your hand on a sharp tool. There's no need for it to be there when I'm doing this, so take it off. Same with lathe centers. I once did that with a lathe center, and it broke the hole in one of them vanes, and I had a hell of a job to stop the bastard thing leaking. Not really a good idea. Right, we'll put a little chamfer on there. I have got an M4 die. Should be running faster than this, but the lathe's cold. I don't want to rev the arse out of it. Dubious quality, but I've got an M4 die. We don't need a great lot of thread. That's probably enough. I would call that a success. I think even Bob will be impressed with me antics there. I need to put some M4 threads through here. There's a quick and easy way of picking up the centre of the bar. First way is to kind of guess, and actually it's not far away there. And all you do, that's going to point on, it's actually the top. You put that onto that ruler, and your ruler will lie square once it's in the centre. You can see how it's moving, it's going that way, it's going that way. Once it stops dead square in the centre, which is there, that is the centre of the bar. You could measure it, you could use a wiggle to measure it, but that is plenty accurate enough for what this is going to do. The tap and drill for M4 by 7 or by 0.7 is 3.3. I'm just checking the game with the centre drill to make sure that is where I want it. It's falling away from there, from the end. Right, happy with that. The drill I've got will probably start on there. It's a nice new split point drill, but it just takes seconds to use the centre drill and get it absolutely right. I need to get a smaller chuck for this drill if I'm going to, or a smaller chuck for this milling machine. I'm going to persevere with these pissy little threads. Oh, you look at the bastard. Stop it, John, stop it. I don't think I tightened the vise. Nothing's damaged, we got away with it. A little bit of the bastard. A little bit of snot. Not that much, you don't need that much, John. Power tap a bit as well. I've done it before. Right. I run the reamer back through there to take any rags off, but hopefully that should screw into there quite splendidly. I'm pleased with that. I've done this before, but not for a long time. I don't like going, in fact it's not small compared to what some people do, but it's small for me. Right, so that goes onto there, and then we'll drill that for a split pin. In fact, I'll do that now, and then that's the bottom to sort out. But that's going to waggle up and down and pivot and do exactly what it's supposed to do. Right, so I need to measure or mark where I want the hole. This is probably the simplest way I can think of doing it. With a split, a washer on there, there's a little split pin goes in, and the hole wants to be. And that little saw cut mark. It is a small hole. The hole is 1.7 mil, which is the same as what's on the other side. So obviously I have drilled them before. I do think I had this machine when I drilled them. Come out, John, come out. It has left a little witness mark, that saw blade, so that's able to pick that up quite nicely. I need to make sure that's level with the top of the vise. I've got a light grip on it, and all I want to do is put this piece of tool steel on top of it and just push it down, tighten the vise up, and now I know that's level with the top of the vise. I can see the little hole there. Just going to pick that up by eye using a very small centre drill. This is getting It's getting hard to see now, this. Right, that looks good actually. Once again, you could use a DRO and measure this. There is a little mark that I made with a hacksaw blade, which is where the hole needs to be. I can actually see better through the camera lens. That looks good. Bastard. That's how you snap a little drill. The trouble is, the end of the pin has been, it's got a hole in, centre hole. I'm not doing very well on this, am I really? Right, so you can see how it's gone through there and snapped off in the hole. The miserable little bastard. See it in there? I think possibly now we've got a hole through the first part, but that's what's happened with it being centre drilled in there. That's what's caused the problem. Right, I managed to clean the hole out, so now go through and just tease this through here. Very, very gently. Success. That's the little hole I've just drilled. Washer goes on, then the pin goes through. Once it's all sorted out, next stage is the bottom. I need to sort the bottom out how I'm gonna. Right, so that's what I've got at the bottom. That's the rod. It's got to go. I'll drive that up and down like that. So I'm gonna have to bend it, put a dog leg in to bring it out nearer to there, and then I want to make something to go into there. So ideally the rod will go through a bush with a little grub screw in, so I can set the length, and we'll make a little pivot to go through that 4mm hole there. I've bent a bit of soft aluminium TIG wire to get some idea of what it needs to be, and that's going to work out all right. So I need to bend this to the same shape as that, which is going to be fun. It'll look alright with the bending. I've seen them before, they do look alright. I wasn't going to film this bit, but I might as well. Right, so it needs to go. I need to make sure I get this the right way. It needs to come towards me. It bends quite easily, it's just sort of. That looks good. It needs to go away from me. I can get that in the vise somehow. So it needs to go that way now. Just have to suck it into the sea, basically. John man. Make sure things are in the. This looks pretty good. Right, that's not right. What that is. Let's pull that bend a little bit, but it's alright, we can put that back in once I get sort of somewhere near. Right, we need to play around with this quite a bit now, which is why I didn't want to put the camera on in the first place, but never mind. Right, this is starting to take the sort of, it's getting the way I want it. sort of. Right, so that needs to go. That looks pretty good actually. I think we'll straighten that out a little bit. We'll try it on the job at that, but it doesn't look a million miles away. Right, so that's it bent, and it doesn't look too bad. It looks quite pleasing to the eye actually. Just the bottom part to make now. It'll be a boss. It pivots in there. That'll go through the boss, and there'll be a little grub screw, so I can adjust the length of the bar just to get things just nice. But that's going to work that up and down quite merrily, I would imagine. It's about time for a tidy up on the bench, John. It's starting to get a little bit out of hand. I've got loads to do and I'm just catching a little bit of time on a job for myself. I want this done for, I think it's weekend after next. I should be steaming it hopefully. Very time consuming, these little jobs. It's amazing how much time it actually takes. It's quite pleasurable as well. I enjoy doing it. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. They're the subscribe buttons in one corner. You just click that, it's free, and it really does help me. If you want to see more of us with a little bit more swearing and no adverts, have a look on my Patreon channel. Anyway, thanks for watching.